Hey guys, what's going on? It's TMJ in the USA, episode 6.
Now here we are at, this was we've eaten at IHOP every single breakfast.
We've had breakfast every day in the USA at IHOP, and you've had exactly the same thing.
It's going down better and better each day.
IHOP gets a thumbs up from Team MassiveJoes, man. We love this place for breakfast.
So this is actually after our training session with Team Optimum Nutrition.
Yeah, that was epic, man. That's going to be in another video, so keep an eye out for that. That was one hell of a training session, wasn't it?
It was very good. So we were, that was at 6:30 in the morning, so we had a quick shake.
Pre-workout. We were up at 5:30 in the AM, man, for that
after
workout.
going to sleep at 2:30. So.
We've been sleeping, man, a lot. You would know, if you have any idea about the time difference and been seeing our activity on social networks, you would know we ain't been sleeping a lot in this bitch.
I think I've slept for 10 hours since I've been in America.
I figured out we've been here for 8 days. I reckon we slept for 24 hours in total over 8 days. Anyway, this is Wholefoods Market. So a lot of people have been asking us how we've been going with the epic cuts of peace and how we've been prepping our meals. So just thought I'd give you a bit of a tour of where we've been shopping, the Wholefoods Market. I'm going to go through the correct door and Neve goes through the do not enter door.
Yeah, but I was just listening to some people and they said, you do everything backwards in America.
So you thought just don't follow the signs. So this is Wholefoods Market for those of you that are unaware, man. It's just a big supermarket with really nice food. So a bit of wine there, seafood, meats and poultry down here, which is raw meats. And then next to the raw meats is where we have been living, which has been the smokehouse, where they do roasted chicken, roasted beef, or whatever they call beef brisket and tri-tip and all that stuff, roasted pork, roasted turkey. So we've just been coming every morning after breakfast to Whole Foods, buying up our 5 or 6 meals for the day, having them pre-packaged for us. That's it.
We just asked for half a pound. Half a pound, as we said, is 220 grams.
That's it. And they don't technically open until 10:30. We roll in there at 8 o'clock and demand our meats.
Yeah.
And they hook us up.
So, so we're getting, been eating like 4 or 5 meals of half a pound, so about 2.5 pounds of meat a day.
Yeah. And they've got all kinds of other cool stuff in here that we really can't eat, like cheese and Asian food and bakery and all these pre-prepared vegetables. It's quite epic.
It's all healthy food.
I reckon when we go back to Australia, we should open one of these up.
You're on your own there.
Not the business Neve wants to be in.
I struggle to cook anything. So.
Yeah, so I was walking around here doing this tour and secretly looking for chicken breast. Yeah. Grilled chicken breast as opposed to the smoked chicken breast, and as you can see as this footage continues, I didn't have much luck.
No, the one that we went to in LA, that had delicious rosemary
chicken breasts
and
some other Mediterranean
a few different types of chicken breasts, and they were delicious.
And this one in Las Vegas didn't have any at all, so I thought, well, I'm just going to keep filming and hopefully I'll find it. But they do like sweets as well, a bit of coffee in there.
Gelato.
They do gelato, gelati, they do salsa, Mexican stuff, man. They've got all the, it's all pre-cooked meals.
Oh yeah.
So this is what I was talking about in the other episode, man. People say it's really hard to eat healthy in the US. No, it's not. You guys are just a bunch of lazy fucks.
Joey, Jill's not beeping that one out.
No, I think he's gonna have to.
And then just heaps of like rice, potato, sweet potato. Anything. If you picture something that you'd have to cook, you can go there and just pick it up already cooked.
Yeah, and it is, you know, it's not cheap.
Oh, it's not expensive. It's cheaper than Australia.
It's cheaper than Australia, but it's, you know, you're obviously going to save money if you cook your food yourself, but we don't have cooking facilities in our hotel. In fact, we don't even have a refrigerator in our hotel. This is cool, Neve. Tell them about this.
This is on Las Vegas Boulevard. So this is just one of the main corners, pretty much right across from our hotel.
Yeah.
And yeah, Muscle Farm have got their ad planned, so perfect timing.
Muscle Farm paying some big dollars for that ad, man. And then we moved on, and this was the first day of the Olympia Expo. So this was the Friday in Las Vegas for the Olympia Expo. So this was the line to get into the expo. Luckily for Neve and I, we had VIP passes, man, so we just skipped straight ahead of the line. Neve looking suave!
Oh, you got the hair done? Got the hair did?
The hat is off. The polo shirt is on. Whoa, whoa, wee wah.
I think the people would think, well, I do live in a throwback and a backwards hat, but I think in every single episode I've got my backwards hat on, some NBA jersey, and chewing some gum. Because I got those lean desserts over here and they're delicious.
Oh, the extra lean dessert chewing gum is amazing. So then we got into the Olympia Expo, and this is just the entrance to the expo here. So the expo actually this year was quite smaller than last year's expo, but there was a lot more going on. So they kind of
compacted it.
Yeah, they jam-packed as much as they possibly could into a smaller space, which was okay, I guess, but it just meant that it was really hard to move anywhere.
Never seen that many swolgers in one facility.
And that many people pretending to be swolgers as well.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know how you can walk into the Olympia Expo unless you're an IFBB Olympia competitor wearing a singlet or a stringer.
Because you're going to feel like shit.
It's crazy. I wanted to put a jumper and a jacket on.
I wanted to go sign up for the CrossFit.
I think that we're not big enough to do CrossFit in America.
I know.
And that's why you're making gains right here. Stop. Walked into the Olympia Expo, felt small, went off and ate a meal in the corner, Neve. So then we spent the whole day at the Expo and then we moved on to the pre-judging. Who's the swolger in the back of the Camaro?
Is that T-Mac?
Is that Tyson McRae?
It is.
Manager of Gold's Gym in Canberra?
Could it be?
Staying in the same hotel with us. Who would have thought? What's going on there, Tyson? The double bicep shot.
See, Chris. Oh, there's me and Big T-Mac.
Big T-Mac. And then this was the Olympia pre-judging. So thought I'd take a bit of a surround shot of the Orleans Arena, which is where the pre-judging is at. Really cool arena. About 20% capacity.
Yeah, the pre-judging was a bit disappointing in the crowd. We were sitting up real high and we just went down to the front row. Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like the front row from here, but it was the front row of the big, as you can see, everyone behind us. Of the
grandstand, of the arena seating.
Went down to at the front with pretty much a straight on view, so it was a perfect view.
Yeah, it was pretty much pick your seat. I mean, the pre-judging is like this every year. There's just not a lot of people there.
But then for the final, as you'll see later on, when
in episode
7, it was jam-packed. It
was full.
Could not fit another person in
there. It was the biggest crowd I've ever seen at a bodybuilding show. They reckon that there was 10 to 12,000 people there.
They very well could have been.
Crazy. And this is Iris Kyle, man. Now, Iris Kyle, I don't care if you do or don't like women's bodybuilding. Most people don't. They find it gross and disgusting. But you have to give props where props are due. Iris Kyle took out the Ms. Olympia title for the 9th time in a row. That exceeds everyone.
We were sitting next to her sister.
Were we?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You were too busy filming, but she was sitting behind us to the right.
So anyway, we're going to finish this episode off. We actually took some live footage of the pre-judging of some of the top athletes. So we're going to finish this episode off and let the viewers at home enjoy the crowd reception to Jay Cutler, Kai Greene, and Phil Heath. So enjoy, guys.
Competitor 18 from the USA, 4-time Mr. Olympia, Jay Cutler. Competitor 19 from the USA. Here comes the Predator, Kai Greene. From the USA, your 2-time and reigning Mr. Olympia, the gift, Phil Heath.
Where are we coming to him from, Joe?
MassiveJoes.com.